Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to Lunch with Joy. Today we're going to continue the discussion about how to hook those prospects and bring them in so that they want to come in and they want to talk to you. I will warn you, I have been having horrible internet problems all morning. Keep getting disconnected, so if this breaks, I will probably come back and either do it again or we'll just wait till tomorrow and do it. But we are going to do as much as we can, and we're going to go as fast as we can and get through things, because the most important thing are being able to get that prospect, to find that prospect, and then to keep them interested. And I promised you that I was going to bring the slides to you. I have only sort of got the slides for you. I do have them, but I was having too much trouble with the system today, and I didn't do the triple check to make sure everything is still really working. And so I'm just going to that was not what I expected. Okay, I have no idea what's coming up here, but we're getting things coming out. Oh, I see what came up. Okay, anyway, well, guess what? The slides aren't going to work today because the system's not wanting to work and do everything it needs to do, so I'm just going to say, yeah, maybe I can pull some of them up, because I've got some fun ones. Yeah, I've got a couple of cute ones in here, so let me look and see let's go to PowerPoint, because that's where I was going to do it from. I don't know if you can see it, but you've just been hooked. That's a stopper. That is going to cause somebody to say, what? What? I've been hooked. What hooked? Where, why, how? What do I need to do? How do I do it? And that's what we want them doing. We want them to stop and start thinking. Most of the time, we have people going through life just thinking or not thinking. Yes, and the computer doesn't even want to work to take me through the slides on PowerPoint. Anyway, I will come out of here and do it again. Come back in and do something else. But anyway, it will take you in and out and bring things up for you so that you can be doing what you're looking to do, what you're wanting to do, which for me, my biggest love in life is to be able to help people, to train people, and give them the ability to make money and keep it. The most important thing is to keep in the money, not just making the money. I want them not just to make it, but I want them to keep it. So we do both sides of it. We make the money, and then we make sure that the clients are able to keep that money, because that is a critical piece. Right now, I'm working particularly with a lot of CPAs, and the CPAs, they know how to keep the money. Most of them do, but not all of their clients do. And there are times when they can use the help that we do for other clients to support their system and what they're looking to do and what they're wanting to be able to do. So it is the very good things. Now, I don't know if you can see it, but I brought the tiger up. The tiger is here. Hopefully you are seeing my tiger. And the tiger is that's another thing that will just startle you. You see a tiger and they're ferocious, just like a lion. A lion is going to be a ferocious character, or even a hippopotamus because they're so huge, or an elephant. And I live in the city. I'm here in the United States. I live in a city. I don't see elephants every day. If you're in India, or if you are in Africa, or someplace where the elephants are roaming around, you're going to see them. But we don't see the lions and tigers and bears. That comes from another story, but that's okay. We just need to go with it. What we need to do, and I'm showing the slides that I talked about yesterday. This is the guy. This guy's looking at. I couldn't find the gnats that look cute enough. They had the flies that were a little bit bigger that you could see, but our audience has the attention span of 8 seconds. That is the average attention span of the human being right now, and it's scary. I'm going to give you my system for being able to bring your client in, attract them, and get them. It's called the Engage system. Engage. No, it doesn't have anything to do with putting a ring on someone. It has to do with it's an acronym, and it's not a very good one, and I will tell you this because this one is one I had AI do for me, and I'm not happy with it at all. However, it is an acronym, and it does work. I had to modify it so that I could make it work, but that's okay. I modified. The first E is emotion. We buy with emotion. Doesn't matter whether it is the happy, the sad, the funny, the whatever. A customer is going to buy with their emotion and support it with the facts. The N is, go back, the novelty. The novelty. We need to be able to get that prospect thinking, just like the thinker. We want them thinking hard and fast. We want that thought, we want those thoughts all coming in so that they are able to continue working with and knowing what they are wanting and being able to get our information into their head. That's a major thing that we want to do. The G, the first G, is gamify. I mentioned it yesterday. Gamifying is one of the best things that you can do to get people involved. I did it when I did the Name the newsletter, and people got involved. People love to be involved, and they love to be able to win. And if there's a prize, even though it was just a t-shirt, people loved being able to win something. And there were a number of people that were very, very active participants. And you'll find that people love games. Many of us will play some kind of solitaire on our phones or some other silly games and waste our time, but that's what those games are there for. They're there to get us used to using the equipment and to keep us busy. But if we're in business, we need to put those games away and put our head into, how do I make this work? What can I do better? How can I do something else? The A stands for authority. You want to be the certified, the verified, actual, the best quality. You want to be whatever it is that you're standing out for. If you're coming out as the cheapest, least expensive, you're not going to have the certified, the best. You might be certified to be the lowest price, and that's something that you can sell. But that's always going to be one of the things that people will look at. People always, when they talk to me, oh yes, you're certified in this, you've got this, you've got this. Yes, I've got the MBA, I've got a bachelor's in accounting, I am certified as a profit first professional, and on and on and on. And it goes, forgive me, it goes forever. There is so much there that I can talk about. because of my experience and all the education that I have. And I continue educating. I'm now learning. I'm waiting for the class to start, but I'm looking to be picking up my AI certification because I want to be considered an AI expert. I want to have that certification that says I know how to do this and how to do that and how to do something else. You can have the same types of things, and many of you already have them. You have them for your particular industries. Whatever that industry is, just like a certified public accountant, they are certified. They have that certificate that says they have passed all the testing and they've got all the education and they've got everything else that's needed there. You need to have that for whatever you are doing. And it could be nothing more than a license or just assurance that you have got all of the insurance that you need. Excuse me, and you are ready to go. The next G is enjoy. This is the one that I had to. That's right. I had to work on this one. I had to make this one. I had to make this one up. It is good neighbors. The good neighborhood, being in that good area, that area that's just doing quite well and doing very, very good, that's what people are looking for. They want to know that you're doing something that's going to benefit them and benefit the public or the environment or whatever it is. They want to know that you are involved with the world, that you're not just sitting there, you're not just taking up space, you are giving back. My goal, and I apologize because it's not on my website yet, but my website's under construction. It will be there. I give 25% of all my revenues, not my bottom line, all my revenues, all the money coming in, 25% goes to the Daily Gratitude Movement, which is out to empower the world with the habit of daily gratitude, sharing daily gratitude. And it is so positive, and we are impacting so many people around the world. We've currently got members from the last count that I saw was over 90 countries around the world. It's not just a U.S. thing, it's something around the world. And I'm proud of that. I'm proud that I can be helping them and I help them financially and I help them with my time. I do their accounting. I am their CFO. I do everything that they need to have done. I'm helping them get things together. And that's what I love. I love being able to give to something and someone and to be able to help. And that program is starting a program for children right now. And that excites me almost more than anything. Except the second program we're going to start, one of our members came up with the concept, and I don't like being referred to as being disabled. I don't like being referred to as handicapped or having a disability or any of the other negative terms that come out. I like her term. She came up with calling us handy able. We all have particular specialties that God has given us. And that particular trait or specialty or what talent is something that we are here to share with the world. One of the things that God gave me is the ability to speak. I'm not afraid to stand up and speak. I will do it just about anywhere, anytime. I don't care who's listening, who's not listening. If they like me, that's fine. If they don't, that's fine too. It is their choice, and they can do with it as they wish. The E, the final E, this is another one that I had to work on. This one, and I definitely have to go back to make sure I check the words on this one, because the words were their word and the words around the world were just not working together. It, yeah, the I put the word experiential, and it's learning. It's the experience of learning things that are going to give the prospect, the clients, the people, the world, what are they going to be able to get from you? The old whiffum, what's in it for me? That's the most important thing that comes out of everything that we are doing. And yeah, I don't, going there is not going to make any difference. So that I did this very quickly because I was afraid of getting cut off from the AI because it's been going up and down and up and down. I probably could go into each one of these areas for hours and hours. We could talk. We can talk. You can always call me. You can always schedule an appointment with me. I don't have it running on here today because I was set up to do the slides. And even though the computer didn't want to work too well, I hope you got the slides. I will find out when I look at the recording. But if it worked, it worked. If it didn't, you've seen that things happen. Stuff happens. And that is just the way of the world. I had horrible problem trying to get on this today, and so I set up for 15 minutes late so that I could be here because I was going to be here no matter what. But that internet was giving me all kinds of headaches. And that happens here, there, and everywhere. Everybody has that problem. I have got a service that gives me the booster support and keeps things going, but even that failed. That didn't work. It wasn't good enough. So we've got to be able to adapt to what's going on, to accept what's going on, and to move forward. Because that is what is going to give you the ability to make the kind of money that you deserve and that you would like to be making. You have got major talents, and I want to see you develop and get those talents out there so everybody is going to want to buy what you are offering, the product, the service, or the combination. You are worth a whole lot more than what anybody could ever begin to think about telling you. I can tell you, I will probably, usually when I meet people, I tell them to start by doubling their prices. Most people start with too low of pricing, but people are afraid of it. Oh my God, but somebody told me. Yes, somebody told you. It's the old adage, I've said it before. The guy that comes in, the mechanic that comes in when the whole city is down and nothing is working. It's a manufacturing, it's a city combined, and it is, this plant has been running and operating forever, and all of a sudden everything stops and they're losing gazillion dollars. It is just not, that's not doing anything. They're not getting anything sold. They're not getting anything delivered. And so they have tried everything. Nothing seems to be working. They find this guy that promises he's going to have it fixed, and he will fix it in a very short time. They explain to him what's happened, and he listens, and he comes in, sits down, says, okay, explain to me this. Yes. Okay, take me here. They did. He pulled a hammer out of his pocket, did a tap on the machine, and everything sparked back up. They were grateful. They were so happy. It was so exciting. Oh my goodness, all it took was just a little tap. And he then handed him a bill for $1 million. But, they said, yes, it's $1 million. But why? It took just 10 minutes for you to do this. He said, yes, it did take 10 minutes for me to do this. And it was just a tap, a little tap on the machine. Yes, it was a little tap. That's why I only billed you $1 for the tap. I billed you $999,000 for knowing where to tap and how hard to tap. That's what you're paying for. That's what people will pay you for, is that experience, that knowledge, everything that you have within you that you are giving to the world. That's what you've got. And it is worth much more than most people believe. So make sure you increase your prices. Didn't want to come out of my mouth. And understand that the world is here to give back to us, to give to all of us, and there is more than enough to go around. Every one of us can make gazillions of dollars. So if nobody's told you yet today that they loved you, let me be the first. I love you because you are you. And that is so very, very special. Thank you for being you. Thank you for being here. And thank you for listening and sharing and liking, sharing, and subscribing, even though it's not up here. It usually is. And make sure you tap the bell so that you get the notification when I post a new video. So I will see you tomorrow. Have a great and wonderful day, and may the prophets always be with you.